contest going on in Medley and I was a table topic speaker. After the session was over, I went to my mentor and asked, how was my speech? He said, yeah, good. I asked my friend, yeah, excellent. Another friend, very good. No one gave me any points as such as how an evaluator gives you for a prepared speech. So I was analyzing what was going on and my mentor helped me with this. When a topic is given by a topics master to a person here, the audience, they come up with their own ideas. So when he showed an highlighter, I'm sure many of you would have thought of what you would have spoken in case you were on stage. So many of us lose track of this listening. We are more worried about what I would have said, or many of them are worried if I will be the next person on stage. So we're always preoccupied with something that we fail to listen to the others. So, but today I noticed many of you all were listening. I'm not sure if I was being a teacher here and saying all of you listen. But anyways, I have two questions. Okay, I've handpicked two of them. There were many speeches. Obviously, I can't ask questions from every speech. Toastmaster Siddhika, the one in pink salwar, she gave a speech on auto rickshaws. And she said there are two questions here, notice that. The first question is that she takes an auto to which destination? And the next question is that, how much does the auto rickshaw ask for? So many hands. Be proud, Siddhika. So we'll take from someone who didn't raise his hand.
₹100.
I'm sure that you are getting chocolate.
Okay, so Vinoth does not get a chocolate today. Another person, Priya, she gave a speech on deodorants. So she was talking about an advertisement and she thought this advertisement is going to be for this product. She mentioned two products. Which are they? Should I pick someone who's not raising his or her hand? Can we ask the timer? No. Okay, our VPE in charge for today.
Okay, first one was shampoo and the second one was toothpaste. I ate the first one.
So, yes, we've come to the end of the second session. Now we're moving on to the third session, which is the evaluation session. To conduct this, I would like to pass on the stage to our general evaluator.
Due to lack of time, let's quickly move on to the evaluation session. The first evaluator who's going to evaluate Toastmaster Muthu's CC3 is going to be Toastmaster Vinoth. So may I invite him on stage.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and particularly my target speaker, Toastmaster Muthu. Kudos to you on completing your CC3. You started your speech with famous triads used by famous people, starting with Indira Gandhi to Obama. At that time, I was wondering, okay, what are these words? Then you posted a question which triggered an answer of triads. Then you started with the importance of three, starting it with the 1970s song by Bob Dara, then moving on to music and why three is used even there, then moving to science. And when you were talking about Newton's first, second and third law, I found myself saying the third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That had a good connect. You moved on to connect to the real world things which we see nowadays, like the traffic signal, our country's flag. And you went on to say a science fact on why 3 is used in these things. 3 is the simplest pattern which can be easily identified by an eye. Then you moved on to movies, and you even brought in T.M. Chok's speech and how movies and speech, everything is constructed in 3 ways: a setup, and then a confront, and then a conclusion. You brought in how even the speeches has intro, body, conclusion. The icing on cake for all this is when you brought in Ralph Smedley, how even he utilized 3s, setting up 3 segments. even the taboo sections are 3. You went on to conclude in 3 words. Think, speak, act. Think 3, act, speak 3s and act 3s. So to evaluate from an objective perspective, it is a persuasive speech which persuaded the audience on how much important is using 3s in everyday part of your life is of. And then you had a perfect intro, as I said. The body was fully reinforcing on the purpose of importance of 3, and you had a perfect conclusion, and everywhere I could see the triads repeating itself in your speech. Like when you said humorous, memorable or forgettable. You projected full sincerity and conviction for the speech. There was no nervousness. And if I could give you some recommendations, that would be you could slow down when you were starting the speech, when you were saying those triads. I was finding it little difficult to follow. Maybe that can be slowed down, or you could repeat it. And one more thing what I would suggest is you could add a little personal story. Your speech was filled with full of facts. Maybe a little personal story. How you had 3 girlfriends. Maybe that could have brought in a personal touch. To sum it up, an excellent speech. You came, you spoke, you conquered.